Uh-oh, I got my chainsaw apart. That's not good. Actually, it is good. Actually, what I'm doing is I just wanted to check that my oiler was working well. And as you can see right here, there's a whole bunch of big bad oil coming out of there. Perfect. Still leaking good. No wonder my truck is so dirty on the inside. So I'm just like cleaning things up. And my chain, it's got oil on it. I can clearly see it, but it feels like it's not getting enough oil, right? So the links are be a little bit more oily. So I figured, well, maybe I'll give that a clean up and see how that works, and see if that does the job. The second thing I did is this bar looks like it's practically brand new. Um, this is the side that goes in like so. So this little hole, that little itty bitty hole right there that's where the oil goes through the bar and it feeds through. So I'm just cleaning all the oil holes. There, even though it's not on this side. But if I flip the bar, if you have to flip the bar, you can do that. I'm just checking the bar. You should usually wear gloves when this, but because it's such a new bar, but I'm not worried about it. But usually if you feel like a rough on the edge here, and even here, you can file the edges of these real quick, and I'll show you how you do it. This is just chainsaw maintenance that you do. Every chainsaw, what you do is just give it a quick like that. Just take away any possible burrs. Good. What it does is it keeps the edge nice and smooth, and what that does is it allows you to not, like, you'd be surprised, but even like just a little snag of a lip there will bind you up on the saw. So I'm going to put this all back together and get it all adjusted. But you got to put the chain on. Chainsaws work best with a chain on them. You may not have known that, but now you do. Put the chain on the right way. Yep. Put the chain on the right way. So yeah, so like this bar and chain is like really new from the guy who had this thing rebuilt. I don't know exactly all what he had done to it. Like what does rebuilt mean? Like, I mean, are you talking a new piston, new carburetor, like that, or are you just talking like, okay, a little carburetor kit, or you took it in for adjustment? You don't know. Eh? So I'll be talking to the guy that I got that. Well, I've talked to his wife so far, but I'll be talking to him hopefully this Thursday, and be looking at hopefully a bigger saw too. And when I do, I'll ask him everything he's done with this. So yeah, so don't ever forget that you got to, in order to keep your saw running good, you got to keep the inner parts clean. I'm gonna have to get some little picks and stuff to make sure that I got the adequate amount of cleanliness in there, so that my oiler doesn't get jammed up, because your saws hit dirt, they hit everything. It's not uncommon for stuff to get plugged regardless of the saw. It's not a brand issue, it is just a maintenance thing. And I'm gonna get this where's the adjuster? Oh yeah. So what I go do is I'm gonna give this guy a little bit more of a lengthen them out a bit more. First, I'm just going to put these hand tight. Just 2 screws there. I'm just going to put those hand tight. Oh, there's my cat. She's going to come help me. Hey, miss, you going to help me adjust my chainsaw? She's like, nope, I'm on the prowl for mice. Don't talk to me, human. Like with cats, it's like usually, don't talk to me unless you have food. Right? Okay. But with chainsaws, you can talk to them and they listen. Chainsaws listen to you because they're an inanimate object and they have no choice, really. A little tighter than that. A little tighter than that. My bar is flopping around here. Can't have a floppy bar. People make fun of you if you have a floppy bar. How are you? Good. How's your bar? Floppy. That's a problem right there. I'm just gonna, not too tight, just enough to snug it. Run the chain. A little bit more on it. Just gonna give it a little bit of a. Just go easy because it doesn't take much, and you got to find a tight spot on the chain. Definitely not a tight spot on this chain. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Like that. And like that. Oh, no, I think I'm going the wrong way. Stupid me. Am I going the wrong way? No, I was going the right way. Of course I was going the right way. Yeah. Don't you know how to adjust a damn chain? Yeah, I was going the right way. Now I'm all out of whack at adjustment. I still feel like the oiling is not quite adequate for oh geez, I was way out of whack. I was way out of line. There's something going on here. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This bar has a lot of adjustment for our chainsaws. Like usually it's like half a turn and you're like too tight or whatever. Okay, do that again. You stay right about there. Right about there. So I'm supposed to impress people with my skills here. I don't think I am, but like that. Like that. It's almost right. Now it should be just about, yeah. Just give it a run through. Pull on it a little bit when you do the run through, because what you're looking for is every chain. Yeah, that's a tight spot right there. So that's about where I run it. Some people run tighter, some people run a little bit less tighter. And then make sure you get a good lockdown on it. Don't have to go ridiculous, but you also don't want these things falling off either. So yeah, so that's just about right. And Mr. Mini Beast is now ready to go for next week. This chainsaw, okay, $250 used, okay, rebuilt, whatever. And some neat features on this chainsaw. It does have the dog teeth thing down, whatever, but these here, they're not as good as the metal ones, but it does work. This saw cuts really well. I wouldn't go with a bigger bar than that, even though it can take a slightly bigger bar. If you want the most out of it, go with the shorter bar, and that's where this thing's awesome because it's so light. So I'll see if that oil's a bit better. If not, there's one more adjustment I can do for the oiling. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but way down, let me get my pointy stick, like Kermit the Frog. Way down in there, I don't know if that helps or not. Right there is an Allen nut. Some of them might be bigger, some might be smaller, but that can adjust your oiler. If you go too much, you're gonna like just be puking oil everywhere. If you don't have enough, your chain's gonna be too dry. That's not bad. I'm gonna give that chain a bit of a sharpen now. And I was cutting quite a bit with it last week, so still sharp, but it's always good to touch it up each time you go. And that way your saw is never running dull on you.